Hi guys. So this reading for November 17th will be for the High Vibe SiStar tribe specifically. It's a group on Facebook for feminine energies who resonate as a star seed. The star seed's chosen mission was to come here to help with the planetary shift from the third density to the fifth density, with the collective awakening and in regard to consciousness. Okay. So if you're watching this and you're not yet part of that group and you feel like that's something that you would want to be a part of, if that resonates with you, it is a group on Facebook, and Bonnie Burge is the moderator. So please message her if you're interested in joining the group, and feel free to watch this. I'm going to post it publicly, but it is specifically for that group. But if you were guided to watch this, there may be messages for you here as well, but just so you know, it's specifically for that group. Okay. But it is still divine guidance that pertains to particularly to star seeds to help with the planetary shift of consciousness. Okay. So yeah, SiStars. Okay, so today I was getting some really cool downloads for this reading, specifically for this group. A lot of what's being upgraded in the feminine star seeds right now is the crown chakra and the heart chakra. Purple and green have been a huge theme all day. I mean, not only with what's going on in regard to COVID as well, things going back to purple, but aside from that, there were several messages regarding purple and green healing in regard to chakras. So that's all being upgraded in the feminine starseed collective right now. Also, you guys, yesterday I was at the beach and I was watching the waves, and I was watching the waves crash, and there were some big waves. Yesterday the energy was really strong, and there was absolutely no wind. It was really weird. But what I was watching birds do, this is how they were riding the wave. Okay, and I know that I talked a little bit about that before. This is how the birds were riding the wave. They were gliding just barely over the water through the barrel, free. Not like part of it, but not rising above, basically, right? But still having fun while doing it. That is the hugest message and download that I had for this reading. Okay, that's a perfect analogy for how we should be working with these energies. Okay, it's kind of a tricky time because of that super new moon in Scorpio that we just had. You're likely all up in your feels right now, and if not, probably soon. But what's interesting about this go round about that, you guys, based on the collective ascension that just happened, this is going to be, you're going to look at it differently. It's not going to be the same type of being in your feels. You're going to be able to recognize and use it to your advantage, and much easier be able to see, what is this teaching me? Much easier. So those were some other downloads that I was getting today. And then, yeah, you guys, I also just wanted to remind you that there are energetic forces that are working against the work that we're doing, okay? It is necessary in order for us to be able to do what we do for that to exist, right? At this time. But it is strong. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to you guys and thank you for all the work that you're doing, and being strong and resilient in what you believe in. That's incredible and so empowering and inspirational to me personally. So I just wanted to thank you guys. Seeing all of the work that you guys and the messages that you spread is incredible. So thank you. But yeah, there are forces working against the collective ascension process, you guys. So just don't let it get to you. Be like that bird flying through the barrel of the wave, unattached, still riding the wave and enjoying the process, okay? Yeah, one of the other things that I particularly noticed is that there's going to be some confusing signs right now. One of the things that kept happening today when I was, I kind of like, not meditate, but I kind of get downloads in my car a lot. I commute a lot. And people were using the wrong blinker all day. And every time that really stuck out to me. And it's like not being able to see the signs clearly sometimes because you're being a little bit misled. Okay, and that kind of goes in line with the forces working against the collective ascension. But also you may just be seeing signs and not fully understanding what they mean, or they may be misleading. So really, this is a time to really do that tune-up, you guys, particularly with the crown and the heart chakras, okay? So I'm gonna get started on the reading. I'm gonna use Sacred Destiny Oracle cards first. And let's see. So yeah, leadership. This is our role with this collective shift. Okay, paving the path, kind of leading the way, and then healing chaos. Yeah, look at that tornado, that whirlwind, right? So there's a couple messages here with this. Not only are there forces working against the collective ascension, but also seeing that inner cycle when you're all up in your feels and recognizing it and being able to get out of it much faster. That's totally appropriate. And then, yeah, leadership. This is our role in this shift, you guys. Okay. Gateway with the unicorn. Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's a magical process, right? But obviously gateway, portal with the unicorn. This is incredible. This card came out first. Yes. Not only are we walking through this ourselves, but we're showing others the way. Incredible. Truth, I'm going to take that one at the bottom. Yeah. That was another repeating theme today, was truth. Here to spread truth, here to spread the messages from the downloads that we get, and help lead through this gateway into a more magical realm, the fifth density, okay, by spreading truth. All right. Taking risks. You guys, these just keep coming off the bottom, but this is so in line. Taking risks. Yes. It is, and also this card reminds me a lot of like that Mars energy, and it's like that drive, which was just really prevalent. And this process does involve this, you guys, getting outside of that comfort zone, right? To spread these things in the world, to embody this first of all, and it will spread through the world, right? It is a risk, okay, because you're going to see a lot of things shift around you, right? Relationships that you thought were a certain way and they turn out to be not, or even inner truths about yourself. It is a risk to look at this and look at this. I think that this is a hawk, which is like, it's about seeing. It's about seeing and flying, right? Through all these energies. That's this card coming out for the heart of the reading, like perfectly embodies my message that I was receiving and am now communicating to you about this process. See how it's like creating this path in the sky over this kind of like red, it's like that Mars energy, like conflict, drive. Yeah, this is going to create some conflict, you guys, and it is a risk to do the work that we're doing, but this is what it's for. This is what it's for. Gateway and truth. Okay. And community with the rainbow. Yeah, these are all just coming off the bottom, you guys. So yeah, I was talking about the chakras, okay? And obviously when you're in alignment with self, that's what the rainbow represents, that all your chakras are in alignment. This transformative process occurs, the butterflies. And the redwoods all of their networking is underground. How they communicate with each other is through the roots, right? So it's like grounding, but also that transformative process of flying. So really this is like more representative of like the root and the crown chakras, because the lower that you root, the higher you can ascend. Okay, that's the transformative process, but really it requires all the chakras being in alignment. But particularly today it was green and purple. The heart and crown chakras are what are getting upgraded, but this is what it's for, building that community. What are we in this group for? What are we in this group for? Right? Okay, this is incredible. And protection, I'm going to take that one too, because these just keep coming off the bottom. And then overall energy, delight, again with the bird, kind of like that spring, with that spring energy. Okay, and a lot of that green, there's purple up here, there's a lot of blue too, which is more like the throat chakra, about communication, which is also important right now, but particularly these were what I was getting messages for all day with the bird. This is the overall energy, and it's delight. It's delight, right? Enjoying the process. This is so perfect for my message that I was explaining in the beginning for the overall energy, right? It has a lot of the themes that I was talking about just in this one card. And the last card in the reading is protection. Okay, look at that. This is an oak tree, right? And there are forces. You guys, did you see how this reading, all of them just came off of the bottom and are perfectly backing up everything that I talked about in my intro? This is the message, you guys. Okay, there's these forces, all right, that do not want the collective ascension to happen. You are protected. Just keep being you. Right? It does take strength. I specifically mentioned all of the things that are in this card. And so that's in the upcoming energy, you guys. So really rely on the community and be in alignment with self. Keep on your transformative process. It's not an overnight thing. It's a continual thing. And that's where the trick lies, okay, for dealing with these energies. Let me clarify with some tarot. So 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. So walking away, all right, from whatever's not completely emotionally fulfilling, all right? As I was saying, taking risks is in the heart of the reading. Showing your true colors and going through your transformative process, this may happen with people in your life. This may happen, and that's okay. That's okay. Our work is for a purpose, right? Just, continue to hold space for them and be there for them if needed. But you may be experiencing some of this in your life, either you walking away from something or someone or multiple people, or people walking away from you. It's okay, you guys. It's for a reason. This is what happens sometimes when you step into your leadership role. And they may or may not come around, and that's okay. Right? It's being committed to the process and to your vision and our purpose, okay? And it's going to be individualized for everyone. And then 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. All right? So, what's also incredible about just cutting the deck like this? Walking away from anything that's preventing complete emotional fulfillment and being completely emotionally content on your own, that's when your wishes are granted. That's when the multiverse reciprocates. How incredible are these 2 cards coming out? Because what we walk away for is for that 2 of Cups, but having that 2 of Cups requires you to be in this energy, having all that you need within you already, and walking away from anything that's not. Okay, that's when you can have the other cup with another individual. All right. Four of Wands. This is the gateway, that 11-11 portal, recent past. You guys, could this be any more clear? You can't make this stuff up. This is in the recent past. 4 of Wands, perfect union within self and others, perfect harmony, right? It's pretty representative of the yin yang, like that 2 and 2. Okay, but also gateway portal. We just had that 1111 portal. This is in the recent past, you guys. This reading is freaking incredible. And truth, okay, this is how it's happening, okay? This one just showed up on the bottom. 9 of Pentacles under truth, your highest self energy, your highest self energy, your divine truth, mind, body, soul. Look at this, you guys. This is an amazing, amazing reading. Your guys' energy is very strong. I'm not kidding you. The last reading that I did for you guys 2 weeks ago was very similar. Like the cards just kept coming out. It's a collective thing. The collective energy is strong for this group. So yeah, your divine truth, mind, body, soul, your highest self energy. This is your truth. Okay, it's just, we don't want to be too harsh on ourselves to maintain this, it's just working on becoming this, all right? Because we already are. We just have to unlearn a lot of things, and that takes time and patience with self, okay? 10 of Pentacles at the heart of the reading, yeah. All right, so yeah, 10 of Pentacles is complete stability and abundance, taking risks, right? Taking risks. That's how we can get here, because when we settle, that's that 7 of Pentacles energy. It's like, oh, I did a lot of work. Do I want to do more? Am I good with 7 of Pentacles, or can I get to the 10 of Pentacles? Or do I want to work at, let me rephrase that. Do I want to work to get to the 10 of Pentacles? It requires taking risks, you guys, of putting yourself out there, of being in your divine truth, and embodying your highest self energy. The gateway from the 1111 portal, that's what this was for, all right? That's what this was for. Okay, yeah. They just keep coming off the bottom, you guys. 4 of Swords for community. Yeah, that rest and reflection, that meditative state to get in alignment. The further that you root, the higher you can ascend. Being in alignment, continue on your transformation, rest and rejuvenate, meditation. You guys, this message is perfect. And then 5 of Swords. Yeah. I can't wait to go over the overall energy with you that just came up. So as I was saying, there's going to be these forces there are these forces working against the collective energy, okay? You're being protected, and also we're still growing, right? As a collective, this big oak tree. And yeah, so this is actually in reverse, this 5 of Swords energy, this mental defeat, not giving up, right? Not giving up. It's difficult, but we're also being protected. Don't forget that. Okay? So it's the 5 of Swords energy in reverse. Not giving in to that mental defeat. Okay? Yes, take time out for rest and reflection, but don't let these energies defeat you. Okay? And then overall energy at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. You guys, unconditional love for self. Yes. Unconditional love for self. Delight. Think of the bird flying through the barrel of the wave, getting those, crown chakra and heart chakra upgrades, being free from those attachments, enjoying the process. That's the unconditional love. Even when you're all up in your feels, like this guy, right? I was talking about that too, about sitting and thinking about the cycles that we're in, because they are coming back around, you guys. They are. But you're going to be able to deal with it much easier with community and protection. Look at this. Right? But this is what this is for. Complete unconditional love for self. Because this, see how the cup overflows out into the world? This is being connected to source. You see that with the eagle again? Or the hawk, I'm sorry. This is being connected to source. And your cup will be overflowing when you remain connected to source. And remember that you're being spiritually protected and divinely guided. Okay? This message is insane. All right. So let me get a spirit animal. Oops. So Panther Spirit, reclaiming your power. This card number 44, you guys. Look at that, reclaiming your power. Yeah, this is your truth. This is what that 1111 portal was to help support. Reclaiming your power so that you can embody your highest self energy and be in your divine truth. And then Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. That goes along with that taking risks, right? That's that Mars going direct energy. Being fearless and bold. Not settling for that 7 of Pentacles, but going for that 10 of Pentacles, complete stability and abundance. Life is a mystery. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Yeah. We're not supposed to know everything, you guys. We're not supposed to know everything. A lot of times I get asked, you know, oh, you have psychic capabilities and, you know, you're a medium and all of these things, right? And you can read tarot. What am I thinking right now? You guys, it doesn't work like that, as you know, if you have these abilities as well, which I know a lot of you do. I mean, everybody really does. It's just how well they're developed, right? Everyone is on some type of spectrum in that way. Life is a mystery. There are things that are kept from us intentionally for this reason alone. Spiritual protection. Okay. Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. Yeah, this is about being in the present. All right. And also what I'm noticing is the hummingbird drinking from the flower, right? That goes along with this, delight, like stopping to smell the flowers kind of thing. Being in the present. Being in the present. I love this card that came up on the bottom. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Yes. You guys, this is like the Ace of Cups. Know your worth. This is you. This cup overflowing, right? Unconditional love for self. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. I love that. And also the black and white, the yin yang, right? That's that 4 of Wands. So see how we started from the beginning now to the overall energy? Full circle, right? Okay, and then I wanted to pull a Starseed Oracle card. Oh, by the way, you guys, I was using Ethereal Visions and one of my favorite spirit animal. And now I'm going to be using Starseed Oracle. So you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Yeah, so that was like that 8 of Cups, right? You're not for everyone. This is what taking the risk is getting outside your comfort zone with that drive to fulfill your life purpose. It's not going to be for everyone, and that's okay. Just continue to hold space for them, and they may or may not come back around, and that's all right. But keep doing you, right? Your divine truth, your highest self energy. And then we the Hathers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So again, with that portal, for that, particularly the feminine energy, all right, for that unconditional love for self, getting back to your authentic self, like that death and rebirth process, that transformative process represented by the butterflies, by being in alignment, right? Empathetic Starseed, how appropriate that this came out. You guys, this message is like on point. Empathetic Starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Be cautious about this right now, you guys. You may notice a lot of mirroring happening. I've noticed it in the collective with you guys, particularly with a few people. I'm not in contact with a lot of you. I'd love to be. If you want to message me or friend me, please feel free. I would love that. But the ones that I am in contact with you guys, it's like we are synced. You know what I mean? But also remember to be protective of your own energy so that this process can happen. All right? You being perfectly, unapologetically you, with all your imperfections and your ego and everything. It all serves a purpose, you guys. And then lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. I literally had this thought when I was working out earlier today, you guys. I was like, for this reading, I feel like maybe a lot of you are having like deja vu, and it's like you've done this before, and that's what got me thinking about that cycle. Like if you guys are feeling all up in your feels and you've noticed, you're recognizing the cycle much quicker and able to get out of it, and you're recognizing it and being able, like, what is this teaching me? What do I still need to learn from this? You've done this before, right? So maybe a lot of you are getting like visions in your dreams or deja vu a lot right now too. But yeah, that's all for a purpose, you guys. Okay. And then I wanted to get a message of love oracle card. So here, this is by All Things Intuitive. Okay. So when I cut the deck right now, leap of faith, it's safe to make the move that you're considering. That goes along with taking risks, right? Not settling, okay? And then on the other side, we have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Yeah. That's also what this Five of Swords energy can represent. And that is under protection, okay? And so things that happen in our life, you guys, that is divine intervention, all right? And so it may have been, spiritual redirection. There may have been some things that happened, so forgiveness is kind of indicated here as well. But additionally, there is maybe someone with that Eight of Cups energy was referring to that this may resonate with you, okay? Balance. One person's giving too much in this relationship. Yeah, this is reclaiming your power, right? I didn't pull it, but I think it was that panther spirit. Reclaiming your power, not giving all of yourself away. That has to do with this too, absorbing what's not yours, right? We have to have clear boundaries with our empathetic skills, you guys. All right. Twin flame. So a lot of you guys may be on your divine counterpart journey. That is reflected here, particularly with the 1111 gateway. And helping to shift from the third density to the fifth density. All right, there's important work to do in the world, but that's what a divine counterpart connection is for. But also being completely energetically dependent on self only. That's necessary before a healthy union with your divine counterpart can occur. I don't necessarily like the term twin flame. And then regret, yeah, so that one came up with the overall energy again at the bottom. So yeah, these two are the biggest. I mean, this whole message was incredible, you guys. It really was. It was like on point with all the downloads I explained at the beginning. This message is completely backing it up, but particularly these two are the most important. They're what's coming up. So work on grounding so that you can ascend higher, being in alignment with your transformative process. There's forces working against the spiritual ascension. Together, we are stronger, right? Just like this oak tree, okay? And the community, the roots underground. That's how these trees communicate to each other, all right? Together, we're stronger, okay? And it starts with being in alignment with self. So that's a very important message. And yeah, I hope that this reading helped you guys in some way. I so appreciate being able to do this for the SiStar group, and I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Have a great 2 weeks until then. Bye.